Hi, I'm Nandini Mittal.
My name is Aparna.
This is Mayank Agrawal.
I'm Harsh.
I'm Anvi Bakshi.
At Jindal Global Business School, what we bank on very seriously are two elements. We strongly believe that the manager of tomorrow needs to be trained not just in conventional areas of management education, but in a broader set of disciplines. They have to understand how to deal with volatility, uncertainty, and ambiguity, words that are getting important in today's business world.
For example, today, if you're looking at a student who is pursuing the study of business and ultimately with an aspiration to be an entrepreneur, it's important for that student to have a sense of the understanding of law and regulation. It's important for the student to have a sense of understanding of public policy and government engagement. It's important for the student to have a sense of understanding of global issues and the global markets. That's why studying international relations will be helpful.
JGBS works very hard to make the best study abroad opportunities available to its students, and currently I'm very happy to note we have around 130 collaboration agreements with top international universities and B schools across 5 continents. As part of our vision of being a globally acclaimed business school developing transformative ideas in people, JGBS places a premium on internationalization and makes concerted efforts to expand its network of collaborations with top-tier institutions and B schools throughout the world.
The best thing about studying here is we get to choose the electives from across schools. And for example, I took the elective design thinking, and now I'm pursuing the elective managing a new venture. So sitting in a classroom, I'm not only sitting with business students, but I'm sitting with law students, liberal arts students, and this brings in the perspectives of all the people.
These 5 years gave me a space to dive in to the field I'm looking forward to, that's marketing, advertising and digital marketing. And I think all these years and my internship specifically, I'll say, gave me a lot of exposure in the field, starting from market research to business development and then going towards the hardcore marketing.
Joining Jindal Global Business School was a very key decision in my career and the aspirations that I have. So when I joined JGBS, the first week my life turned upside down because the diversity of people that I met with was unprecedented. People from age 21 to 35, all people of all age groups are there. And when the courses are designed in such an intensive way that we are continuously dealing with Harvard business case studies, and it's a week-long assignment and presentations that we give. So on an average, when you see a week of an MBA student in JGBS, it's very course-driven.
We tend to ensure that our students work in the most modern ways of including marketing strategies, planning differently, thinking about innovative products and services, and what different can we do when we step out into the market, be it our own businesses or be it the companies that we join in for. This is how JGO promises to deliver things really very differently. As a faculty, the pedagogical methods that we adopt are way different from what we see happening in other universities in India.
I got the opportunity to intern with a global grain company. This internship experience was actually a confidence booster for me, as I am not very comfortable meeting new people. It helped me step out of my comfort zone and meet new people every day.
My requirements out of an MBA program were pretty specific in the sense that I was already working as a senior consultant with EY, which is a kind of job which people do after their MBAs. And there were multiple points in my 8-year-long career wherein I thought of pursuing an MBA, and I had some very good percentiles in CAT, and I had 97.5 in CAT. Then I appeared in GMAT, I got a 650. I was in a catch-22 whether to go to the US or to Europe or to stick in India. But then in the last 1 year it has been really good, and one of my apprehensions was of getting people my age who have worked in industry. So I found those people as well. The class is really diverse in terms of cultures, in terms of gender, in terms of age, in terms of industries that they come from. So yeah, it has been a healthy exchange of knowledge.
So basically most of the time gets spent on our classes only. It gets over around 6 o'clock. So after 6 o'clock we go to our rooms, we get some rest. But apart from that, I am personally interested in playing badminton. So we have a really good coach here who teaches us badminton. So sometimes I go to my Zumba classes, or I've even joined so many clubs here. So they have their orientations every second day. So that's the most of the things that I spend my time.
A critical factor in singling out BBA in Jindal was our extended interactions with the university officials and faculty. It was a good learning for us to know that the expectations were not for the child to be, one academic, studious type of person, which is certainly not my daughter. And they were looking at children who were well balanced, who had good presentation skills, who could talk extempore, and of course be good with their work, with their coursework. So they were very clear in telling my daughter what she had to do for her class 12, and she did that. And she was most happy. She did not even sit for another interview in any other college. She had made up her mind and she was here in Jindal.
So I went to Carleton University as part of a fall semester exchange program, and there I stayed for a period of 4 months. So for that, I would like to thank the entire JGBS fraternity as well as the International Office of JGU for giving me this opportunity. As an exchange student, you get to experience something which these days a company requires a lot, and that is diversity management. So you get to work with people from different parts of the world, you get to share experiences, and you learn a lot.
We bring up our kids in a very protected, rather overprotected environment these days. So the residential course lets them be free and to blossom, become more independent, become more decisive. They can take decisions of their own. They can come out of your parents' shadows. So these are some of the factors that helped us in making up our mind.
In these 6.5 months, we've actually seen our child blossom into a far more confident and self-assured young person than she was before she went into Jindal. She's far more comfortable with new people. She's far more receptive to new people, which is a very positive change that we see.